And I'm Inspired Griselle, and on here we inspire you to look within you to be the best version of you that you were created to be, that God is calling out to be. Get content on love, relationship, worship, truly inspiring content on here. Thank you so much for all our returning subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. You will truly be blessed on here. You will truly be blessed on here. All right, so let's get into our discussion for today, or what I want to share with us today, what I want to encourage. I want to encourage someone again today. That's what I do on here. I'm all about encouragement, right? I want to speak to you who feels like you are in your lowest point in life. It feels like you went up and now you are down, and you're asking yourself all those questions. You know, the Bible says the path of the just is like a shining light that shines more and more, but it's looking like your yesterday or your last year is better than this year. That is totally not the order. That is totally not the order. So I just want to speak to you that feels like I was making so much progress, but it feels like I'm just at a stop, and things seems to have just, you know, there's just been a cutoff. Now I'm talking about a cutoff not because maybe you've done something wrong, or you've just backslided, or you've left God. No, I'm not talking about all of that. But even if that is the case, I just want to encourage all of us, okay? Because in one way or the other, we have all these expectations, and life is throwing new things at us, and you're wondering, how am I going to get out of it? How is it going to pan out? How is this going to be? Am I going to rise again? You know, we've seen stories in the Bible of God lifting people and God just changing people's scenario. We see Joseph was at his lowest, from being the favorite, from being to being the hated, and then from the prison. But God lifted him from that place to the palace, right? Because this is our God. He's a God of countless new opportunities. He's not just a God of second chances, but a God of countless new opportunities. And that's what I want to encourage someone from that place. And today I want to look at the story of Samson. I know we always look at this story as the guy that lost it all on the laps of a woman, and everyone seems to blame Delilah for what happened, but the truth is it wasn't Delilah. If you notice from before, Samson has had this habit of just sleeping around with random women, but he just fell into the wrong hands this time around, okay? So, but that's not the core of this encouragement. The Bible says after his secret had been taken by Delilah and given it to the enemy, they took Samson. We know Samson was a mighty warrior. He was that guy. His strength was out of this world, of course, because it was out of this world. His birth, his everything was supernatural. So again, I'm encouraging that person that you know there is more, but you're not just getting to that more. You know there is more to who you are. There's more to your person, but you're not just getting to that more. And so after having all the supernatural birth and doing all these mighty things, and then he gets to a place where his strength, that thing that he's known for, is taken away. So after they cut his hair, the Bible says what? They took him to the prison, and he became a grinder. He was one grinding flour for them. Samson became a grinder. From the mighty warrior to now a grinder. So they're practically using him to make flour for food for people to eat, right? And the enemy is so happy. Hey, that's the end of Samson. This is the end of Samson. And that's what the enemy is feeling like, you know, I've pressed you too much to a corner. You're going to give up. You're going to throw in the towel. You're going to be mad at God and abandon the things of God and stop believing. But we are not in that category, because the Bible says what? The very next verse after that, the Bible says, and Samson's hair began to grow again. That's Judges 16 from 22-23. His hair began to grow again. His strength began to return to him. It began to come back. Because with God, there's always a comeback, and the comeback is always stronger. His hair began to grow again. And so I'm encouraging you today. You're going to rise up again. But that is if you don't give up. You're going to rise up again. You're going to be everything that God is calling you to be. Your hair is going to grow again. You're going to be in that place of influence that God has called you out to be. It doesn't matter how much you've messed up. We've messed up. Maybe we'll continue to mess up. There are going to be new people messing up. But the grace of God is sufficient. Not in that we remain in the mess, but even after we mess up, we don't let the enemy press us down with it. We don't let the enemy, soak us in depression because we did wrong or because we sinned against us. But we wake up and brace up and own up to this new life. The Bible says that Jesus, God destroyed sin with the breath of his mouth. It's the power to destroy sin with the breath of his mouth. And that same authority he's given us. So yes, you will rise again. No matter how many times you fall, the Bible says a righteous man will fall 7 times, but he will rise again. And so that business is going to work. Your hair is going to grow again. You will stand up again. You will get that contract again. You will get that. Oh my God, it's going to work out. It is going to work out. I don't know what has cut your hair, the situation, those family problems, those business challenges, those health challenges that has cut your hair. It's taken your strength away. It's taken who you truly are meant to be away. But the Bible says Samson's hair began to grow again. Because the hair grows by God. For those of us on a natural health journey like myself that we just started, you will see some people that you began the same journey with them and their hair seems to be flourishing more than others, and you've eaten all the things that they say it makes hair to grow. You've taken all the vitamins, you've taken all this, you've used all the avocado, all the protein that your hair needs, you've given it, and it's not growing like that other person's. But some people don't even strain and the hair grows. The Bible says his hair began to grow again. It's the making of from God. It's God that can lift you out of that mess. It's God that can make you to put your head up again. I know so many beautiful stories in Christ of people whose hair were cut off. I watch Crowning Faith a lot. Nia Series, if you're on Instagram, she's a beautiful woman of God. Beautiful. She's on fire for God. But there was a time she was living in a mess. She was smoking, drinking, all the bad lifestyle. But then grace, because her birth was supposed to be, she was born for a bigger purpose, her hair began to grow again. You look at Ada the Explorer, that's her Instagram name. Their hair began to grow again, and now they are fulfilling purpose in grand style. So life is gonna keep happening, but we don't let the devil win. The devil cannot win because we've won already. We are fighting and standing up from a place of victory, not for victory. So I don't know what has cut your hair, but it's going to grow again. That's what God is telling you. It's going to grow again. And it's growing again already. It's growing again already. Maybe you've lost your fire for God. The fire is coming back and stronger and better and sturdy this time around. Oh my God, I was so encouraged by Samson's story. People don't see Samson as the person to encourage anyone because, hey, he messed up on the laps of Delilah. Yeah, but Samson, there's so much encouragement in the life of Samson. He didn't let being a grinder stop him. His hair began to grow again. He began to say, oh God, help me, restore me. Because when your hair is cut off, you can only ask but God. Even when you do a big chop, there's no guarantee that the new growth is going to be better than the old one. It might look different, but there's no guarantee that it's going to flourish like what you had before. But only God can keep that guarantee. Our hair's going to grow again. We're going to stand up. We're going to be everything that God has called us out to be. I truly believe this has encouraged you. If you know someone that's going to encourage them, do me well and share this out to them, all right? Until next time, God bless you. Bye for now.